Hey y'all, so I am at home today. It's Saturday, and this past week was my 1 year debt-free anniversary. So I don't typically update you on this journey. I kind of throw little tidbits in here and there. But I thought that because my 1 year anniversary passed this week on my debt-free journey, it actually was September 8th. I started September 8th, 2020. I wanted to just kind of let you know what this journey has been like and just give you an overall update of how much I paid off in 1 year. But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so about a year ago, we were kind of like coming out of COVID. Like I was already back at work, but I had just gotten to a point, y'all, where I had got sick of making payments. Like I felt like all of my check was going towards like payments. Like I actually had like 8 things that I was making payments on. It was definitely eating up all of my check, and I just got sick of it. I was like on Instagram one day, and this girl that I knew, she posted about all of this credit card debt that she had paid off. And she kind of like tagged Dave Ramsey or said something about Dave Ramsey. And I went to his Instagram page, and I just saw people holding up all these signs of all this money that they were paying off. And I thought, I know I don't have that much debt, and I could probably do this same thing. What I really needed was like a concrete plan to kind of guide me through the steps of how to get there, because I wasn't taught financial literacy like most of us. I kind of just stumbled upon it. I kind of just heard it's all of the typical things that you hear growing up. Get a credit card to build credit, pay your bills on time, like the basic stuff. So I ended up, going on Dave Ramsey's page. I started listening to the podcast. I found out about the 8 baby steps, and that plan just really, really helped me to just get on track and to learn, all of these great financial principles. I also went to my church. They have like a big financial department, and I did a budgeting course that was really, really helpful. Dave Ramsey, his plan is based or kind of backed by Christian principles, so I really like that. And then I just kind of, started doing my own research as far as looking at, what does God say about money? How can I be better with my money? And me doing the budgeting class at my church really, really helped me. So throughout this debt-free journey, I have stopped doing a lot of things. So one of those things has been getting my nails and toes done, eating out. I cut out cable and I got a subscription to Philo, which kind of has all of the channels that I watch. Very, very, very affordable. What else did I cut out? Of course, I don't go out to eat. I said that. I do my own hair. Basically anything that costs money and that's entertainment, I cut out. So you are going to have to, give up some things, give up a lot of things. I also had to increase my income. So I worked several side hustles, y'all. I got a part-time job at a community college tutoring. I do the food deliveries, Uber Eats, DoorDash. I actually started my own little business where I teach different courses. So I'm teaching a parenting course right now. Before that, I did a domestic violence course, and then I hope to teach some disability courses soon. So I have really, increased my income. I have decreased my expenses, which has really, really, really helped. In this journey, you are going to have to give up some things. You're going to have to say no a lot. I tell people no all the time. And then some of my friends know not to ask me, like to go out to eat and things like that, because they know how serious I am about this. So they already, just do me that favor. And I tell them, if y'all going out to eat, don't invite me because I'm not coming. I'm working on some things right now. As you have seen on my channel, I have traveled, but all of that traveling was free. So I have had the opportunity to travel, and I have not had to pay for that. But if I did have to pay for travel, I definitely wouldn't travel. So, you are going to have to give up some things. Not some things. You're probably going to have to give up a lot of things. I think the thing to remember is it's just for a short period of time. so that you can get to where you want to be. You know, the most difficult part like about this journey is that this is going to be a journey that you're most likely going to do alone. So I'm always selective with who I tell about this, because in the beginning, you know, you want people to do this with you, you know, because this is a race. So it's always fun when you're doing a race with other people. But I've noticed that, you know, there are a lot of people who really don't understand this journey. They're not interested in paying off their debt, you know, and that's okay for them. But you know, that is very difficult, that this is something that you're most likely going to have to do alone. I will recommend that you're selective on who you talk to about it, because you will have people who will try to discourage you, you know, well, why do you want to do that? And, you know, life is too short, blah, 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 you know, and life is too short, and it's definitely too short to die in debt. You know, I don't want to die in debt. I've worked too hard. I've accomplished too much for me to, you know, leave that as a legacy. So this is something that you're gonna have to do alone. You know, there may be, you know, a select group of people, you know, that you can lean on, but, you know, don't get discouraged and know why you're doing this. Like, I know why I'm doing this, and then I know that I'm almost there, and I know all of the progress so far that I have accomplished. So that's kind of like pushing me a lot. So you probably want to know, how much have you paid off? It's been a year, right? So drum roll, I had to get my sticky note because I had to write this down. So I have paid off in 1 year $16,131.67. So that is my progress over the last year. Y'all, I started out with a list of 8 debt items. I now have 2. I'm currently working on my student loans. I'm actually paying off number 4 of 5 student loans. So, you know, I'm almost there with that. And then my last item is my car. So I'm almost there. I'm going to reveal like my whole total at the end of this journey. I'm just not going to, you know, I ain't going to give y'all all the tea right now, but I will at the end. You know, I hope to be finished with this sometime in 2022. You know, the closer I get, the more energy I get, the more, you know, perseverance I get to make sure that I'm doing my part, and, you know, make sure I'm hustling, make sure that I am being a good steward of my money, sticking to my budget, you know, just keeping up to date on different financial principles. I do listen to the Dave Ramsey podcast like every day, because that's something that kind of just gives me energy. They do like debt-free screams on there. You hear people paying off crazy amounts of debt, people paying off their house in like three to 4 years. And that just really keeps me motivated. And then it keeps just my education on financial literacy updated as well. So of course I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep updating y'all as well. So what are like my next steps? You know, I'm just going to keep on the same path that I've been doing. You know, pay off debt, pay it off quick, do what it takes, you know, to get this goal behind me. I hope to be finished, you know, soon. Let me know if you would like, you know, to kind of keep hearing about my debt-free journey. Drop it in the comments, definitely, if you have any questions about it. If you're interested in paying off debt, but you're not quite sure where to start. If you are on a debt-free journey and then you kind of feel, kind of like how I feel sometimes, that you're kind of alone in this, and you may be interested in starting like a little group. Like, maybe I can start like a little group. Like, I think that would be fun. So drop down in the comments and let me know. I will kind of do a little write-up on my blog about this. I typically post my blog write-ups like a few days after my videos air. So be sure to check me out over there at DuganDigsDisability.org. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.